desktop mic, and we are good. All right. Welcome into the stream on MSPN, the third and final first round series to get started. It's round one, game one between the 4-seeded Boston Armada and 5-seeded Miami Vipers. Should be a good matchup. Not a whole lot really to note going into it, as these two teams are the only two in the entire league who did not play in the regular season. So no real matchups to look out for here. It's their first time meeting this season. Two teams who on paper match up pretty well against each other. But of course, no prior games to look back on. A lot of not veteran players here. I mean, you have SCP, Patriot, Kanye. Kanye, the greatest skater in BMHL history, playing for the Boston Armada here tonight, with youngster T-Guns in his promising career. On the other side, it's going to be a good goaltending matchup for Coops and Patriot. My apologies, go ahead.
I think this game is a very key game. It's based off of just the matchups. I think matchups are a very key component of this game. Obviously, if you look on paper, your forwards are going to be Mysterious Fish and T Guns. Maybe not the best forwards. Mysterious Fish obviously hasn't had a great season so far, and T Guns still very raw talent. Even though going to his sophomore season, he still needs to develop some game IQ and all that. But I think yeah, I think the defensemen are really that's gonna be the key tell for this matchup, as it's SCP, last year's Defensive Player of the Year winner, and then former MVP and Defensive Player of the Year Kanye for Boston. So it's a very interesting matchup, and I think it'll just depend on the forwards and how they can maneuver against the defensemen.
Yeah, I agree. T-Guns, it'll be his first ever real playoff experience. He had part of a game last season with the El Paso Renegades, but this is his first official full playoff game for the Boston Armada. He finished this season with 8 goals, 6 assists for 14 points, led the team. Kanye, in 3 games, had 3 goals and 0 assists for 3 points. Of course, Kanye joining the team pretty late into the season, though. And then Patriot, with 6 games played, .729 save percentage, a 2.17 goals against average, and no shutouts. And then on the other side for the Miami Vipers, Fish and SCP shared the lead in points with 8 each. Coops, .905 save percentage and a 1.0 goals against average. And we're underway here in game 1. SCP in his own corner will send it out. There's Fish, retrieves it along the far side wall. Sent into the zone. Bad tip from Kanye on Boston's net, but it goes off the crossbar. Not the ideal start there for Boston, but able to shake it off, and it didn't cost them too much. Good send in there for Kanye. Coops takes it to the wall. Sent out ahead there near Fish. He may have a lane here for a shot. Chips it towards the goal, but it won't go. Sits just alongside the post, a little bit off target. Another short angle shot, nudged by Patriot into the no-play zone. Kanye back behind the net. He will chip it up there for T-Guns. T-Guns gets a piece. Given room by Coops, but opts not to take it. Takes it deeper into the zone and banks it off the side of the cage. Him and Coops will battle for it. Centered out in front. Coops, who was one of the best goalies in the league when he played, but that was the key, is only finished the season with, I believe, 3 games played. Not even that. So both of these goaltenders coming in a little bit cold by league standards. Here's Kanye trying to look for a shot, but that'll go wide.
I think a key detail so far is that I feel like both forwards are doing pretty all right now. Whereas T-Guns passes out, but it's out the zone. But I think it's pretty interesting how both forwards have been, kind of holding their own against the defenseman currently.
Yeah, the defensemen certainly the stars of this matchup here, and then 2 very solid goaltenders here for both sides. Pretty good season for both of these teams. Miami, you could say for Miami, they certainly expected better considering what their record was, barring the end of season chaos with all of the red shirts and stuff like that. Here's SCP in the zone here for Miami. Tries to bank it out in front. Patriot up ahead there for Kanye with a little bit of room, but SCP shuts him down. Back to the neutral zone. SCP will chip it to the boards. will take his time. SCP emerging as one of the best defenders in the league here in recent seasons. A
Oh
misplay
my
there
God.
with his goaltender. And centered out in front there by T-Guns. Nice defensive play there for Kanye. Shutting down anything there. Coops gives it away up the middle. Here's Kanye in on goal. He scores.
Goal.
Bad play from Coops and a miscommunication from Miami. And Kanye's got the first of the night for the Boston Armada.
We just want to review. We just want to talk about that goal currently. I think that was a horrible pass by Coops. No one on the Miami team was expecting that soft of a pass, and so Kanye just capitalized on the opportunity, took his time. SCP's hits were didn't nullify his attacking ability, and Kanye just slots it in like he usually does.
Such an experienced player. He's not going to take an
Oh,
opportunity like that for granted. For sure. And here's
good
T-Guns in
save.
the corner. Does unfortunately go slightly out of our render distance. We'll probably fix that before game 2. But yeah, that left side corner in Miami's zone is going to be a little bit of a problem for us here today. Here's SCP, who has a cannon, but doesn't take the shot.
Ooh,
Maybe thought he had a
that
lot
was
less time than
very
he did.
bad. That was very bad from SCP. No one near him. Probably either bad communication or just a complete misread from SCP. He'll need to improve if he wants to get Miami back into the game.
Doesn't appear like Miami are on the same page here. There's been a few instances now, of course, leading to the goal and a couple other times where they just haven't looked on the same page or to be on the same wavelength here, and it does make sense. It tracks. These guys have not played together a whole lot this season. They have not had their full team hardly at all throughout this season, so it does track, but they're going to have to get it under control here.
I feel like Boston isn't playing to their maximum right now as well. I feel like there's some like opportunities where I think they should have, instead of maybe going for the hit, go for the puck. But I mean, right now Miami's just the worst team. The Not the worst team, but like just the worst team right now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting outplayed in a lot of aspects here. Boston unable to convert on maybe a couple opportunities. Here's Fish, chipped into the zone, gets by Kanye. Shot stopped by Patriot. Looked like Kanye may
Two
have
on
gotten a
one
piece on the way
now.
there. Here's a chance, 2-on-1 like you said. Ooh, no power on the shot there for
Blueberry
Kanye.
muffin.
Did have T-Guns open for a pass, but you can't knock the GOAT's attempt there at a shot. If there's anyone in the league who you want to take that shot, a lot of people would still pick Kanye to be that person. Here is Patriot. Haven't had to say his name too much here tonight. Boston's kept his job pretty simple. Here is Kanye. Kind of boots it over to the boards a little prematurely. SCP will try and get there, but beat by Kanye to it. Chipped into the Viper zone by Coops. Here, intercepted by T-Guns, unable to get anything from it. Here's Kanye. Ooh, good-looking pass there. Sent out to the wall. Here's Mysterious Fish, shot wide of the net. Good attempt there, and here's Kanye. Given room again, T-Guns open for the pass. Chipped wide of the net, and T-Guns, Miami on the possible counterattack. Here's Fish, gets by, save Patriot, rebound, cleared away. Best stop for either goaltender here so far. I believe we should have 2
Good
goals
hits.
here tonight in this series.
Good hits on T-Guns for T-Guns on the defense. Almost a tripping, but awareness kept him from drawing the penalty.
Mm-hmm. Here's T-Guns. Good hits there on SCP, but a good defensive play there by SCP and chipped out of the zone there by Coops. Fish gets it by. Save Patriot. Long shot there by Fish. Kanye may have gotten a piece on accident. Here is Kanye. On the Boston counterattack, has to take it back and retreat. Nice pass up ahead there for T-Guns. Can't really control it. Gets it by, though. Along the wall. Good chip into the zone. Met there by Coops. Here's SCP. Given a little bit of room, but was looking for Fish on the pass, who was open, but unable to find him. Coops and T-Guns battling in the corner. Here is Kanye. Sent into the zone. Coops has it. Boston finished the regular season 5 wins, 2 losses, and 3 overtime losses. Miami, who started the season 5-0-1, end up 5-4-1, due in part to just one
Ooh.
forfeit loss, who was actually to Boston. But that will draw the first period to a close, and it is Boston and Kanye with the lone goal off a Coops and Miami Vipers mistake.
Well, I think currently in this matchup, I think the key component for Boston, if they want to seal this game, is to look at the counter attack, because the current forecheck of Miami is just not working. Fish is going too deep. He's committing too much, and he's leaving SCP to out to dry right now, and it's not currently working out. They need to play more defensive and try to look for those passing opportunities. I think they just need to get in the same wavelength. Boston just needs to capitalize, because on those 2-1 opportunities, they haven't gone to goal yet.
Yep, fully agree here, and it just seems like for Miami as well, they've had the room here to take some good shots, but they just haven't taken it for one reason or another. And I think momentum is going to be very important here in this series, as, of course, these teams did not play each other during the regular season, so this is still kind of the feeling out process of the series, still trying to get those matchups going and get a gauge of how the other team's going to play here. But for Miami,
Ooh,
they
that was
got to
on
find a
point.
way back into this game. Here is Kanye. He'll take it into the zone here for Boston. Big time hit, centered out in front to T-Guns. Can't control it. In the corner now. Coops. Ooh, jumps over it. Got it eventually and sent out there to Fish. Fish up ahead there for SCP. SCP, it almost looks like has been playing a lot of a forward type of role this game. Not necessarily where we see him a lot. There's a shot from Kanye. Good save there for Coops. But Kanye's been doing an excellent job on defense for Boston of locking up SCP and Fish when he's been up there as well.
Oh my god.
Ooh, and a shot from the point there from Kanye. That'll glance off the right post. Here, Fish just gives it away to Boston. No real build-up there in that play. Just giving it away for no real reason. Had not necessarily a whole lot of time, but certainly a little bit of space.
Not enough.
And Coops throws his stick on the ice. He doesn't have a stick. He'll pick it up. And here's a chance here for Fish, but he just had room to the outside, but he just puts it right up the middle where 2 Armada players were waiting. Some head-scratching decisions here from Miami so far here in this game. And Coops will just let Kanye retrieve that puck behind the net. Both Vipers players on him.
Ooh.
Here is
Let that one
Kanye.
slide. I don't think that
Out
was
to Patriot,
that bad.
who's had a quiet day, but a good one so far, with a couple nice saves. Here's Kanye. You
Oh my
can't
God.
let him loose from that angle. Nearly scored, but punched away by SCP. Maybe slightly missed by Kanye. And nice play there by Fish to get in on T-Guns, but can't get the shot away. Kanye. Hit off there by Fish, and again, SCP and Fish very close together here. These two just do not really seem to be communicating the best. Ooh, and Coops will carefully walk that one away from the goal line. Shot off the post there. I believe that was from Kanye. Nearly went through. Kanye again. Puts it into the zone here for the Armada. Here, nice pass. Up ahead for T-Guns. Coops got a piece. Fish will get the clear.
Fine
Out to the
poke
neutral
check.
zone. Oh my,
Ooh,
big hit,
that
but
was
that looked like
mean.
friendly fire.
Yeah, that looked like it was Kanye.
Fish and Kanye along the wall. It is won by Kanye, but the clear won by Miami. SCP unable to reach T-Guns. Bad play there from Fish. Just kind of left it there for Kanye. Goaltender a little too far back, but he got a piece anyway. T-Guns back to the corner. Back up the wall it goes. Chips it into the zone again. Fish, a lot of hits here from both sides. Here in a T-Guns shot just off the post. Little bit wide to the right. And here's Kanye in front and he'll score. Miami all over the place defensively the past few minutes. Boston with all the pressure, and they double their lead. Kanye's second of the night.
What a great goal. What a great goal
Yeah,
by
who?
Kanye.
Who invited you, bro?
Yeah, get down.
Okay. Anyways, I mean, like we said before, it just feels like Miami's still not on the same page with each other, offensively or defensively. Simply just giving too much time and space here to this Boston Armada team. T-Guns wins the draw.
Ooh.
Whatever Miami is doing right now is not working. They got to find something to change, and it's kept out.
Goal line.
Wow. Coops with the goal line clear. That's unbelievable. I thought that was for sure a 3-0 game right there. T-Guns nearly put that one home. Big hit there for Kanye on the goaltender. On the puck, though. Here is Mysterious Fish. Met by Kanye at the point. Nice stand there from him to keep it in the zone. Here, Coops gives it away to Kanye. And again, the errors continue here for Miami. Here's Fish. Decent play there for Miami, but now they're caught out. Here's Kanye on the rush, on a breakaway hit off, but it was outside the zone. Nice defending there from Miami. Coops accidentally hits it towards his own goal. Kanye out in front.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. T-Guns outside the zone will take it in. Not sure if Kanye was able to get back on side there. Here, but he'll shoot. Save, Coops. Can't really get to it. He'll hit Kanye in the corner. And SAP boots his own goalie out of the zone, or maybe that was T-Guns.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah. All review. All.
Play whistle dead. And Zaz's butt scooting on the boards. Okay. Look at him over there.
I'm gonna look at stream. Hey, I don't know who hit him. Because it was either his, yeah, that was very close. I don't know who hit him.
Yeah, I'm not
There's two
entirely
people
sure.
in the area.
It was either Kanye or it was SCP. It was pretty hard to tell from my angle. But then again, I wasn't really looking straight on.
No, that was Kanye. That was Kanye.
Okay, so Boston heads to the penalty kill. 1:49 remaining in the period.
That was definitely Kanye. That he's out at what, 49?
Yep. First real opportunity here for Miami to get themselves back in this game here. It has not been a good day for them here so far. If you're just joining us, the score 2-0 in favor of the Boston Armada. Of course, the home team in blue. Miami Vipers, the away team, in the white and green. Here's a pass there from SCP, and Fish just doesn't even go for it. Here is T-Guns back behind the net.
Okay. I need to clarify. Can they do that on penalty kill?
On the penalty kill, yes. On the penalty kill, yes.
Okay.
Centered out in front. Their pitcher will send that to the wall. SCP, who honestly has probably one of the best long shots in the league. We've yet to see it once. We may have one here. Kept that on side, just a little bit off target. Pitcher may have gotten a piece, and it also glanced off the crossbar. That might be Miami's best shot here. They just have to get this puck out to the point here and hope SCP can find the net. But Mysterious Fish is just using his fist and tapping it along the goal. I don't know what he expects to get done from that angle. Here, he'll try and center it again, and penalty killed off successfully. Kanye out of the box. Chance for SCP, but Kanye out to meet him. Probably didn't know that he was out of the box. T-Guns will chase Mysterious Fish. These are two teams and a lot of players who have faced a lot of criticism really over the past couple of seasons, but especially this season, for someone like Fish, T-Guns has faced a little bit of scrutiny. SCP,
I feel like both teams, like, this is the series to prove who's legit and not. What a shot off
great
net,
look
but
there
I
from
mean,
Kanye.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think a
I
lot
think
of
both
people
teams,
are
yeah.
looking at both of these teams as not really true contenders here. That will end the period. Second period in the books. And it
Yo,
remains
please
to
tell
be
me they don't
puzzle.
skip, bro. I'm just trying to eat my fucking Chipotle. Please. I'm not going until this is skipped. So, oh, thank God. Patriot. Oh my God, I love Patriot. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
did he say no skip? Nice.
He said, hang on.
That's
God
freaking
bless.
tough.
God bless.
It was a bit of a disappointing year from a couple players here. I mean, Kanye, of course, joining the team late, but still not necessarily the production you'd come to expect from him throughout the season. And of course, SCP had a bit of a regression year after he had an outstanding season last season with the Wildcats of San Diego, but unable to replicate that this season so far. Of course, winning the Best Defenseman award last season. Not even a finalist this season, actually. I need to look at this, but I might. So, okay. For Miami, they were one of two teams. It was them and the Portland Huskies who were not nominated for a single award across any category. Not even the management, not even nothing.
Yeah.
It's been a, and you gotta honestly say most of it is probably just attributing it to the fact that they played, what was it, 6 games with a red shirt or something like that.
4 games with a red shirt, 2 with their actual roster.
Wow.
Oh no, they played. No, they played 4 games with their actual roster, and then like 4 with a red shirt.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was like an even split because they didn't play one game. At the end, it was against
Yeah.
Boston. These were again the only two teams who did not meet in the regular season. First time
Yeah.
seeing each other
I
here.
think
And
the thing with Miami right now is that SCP's being too selfless. When in the offensive zone, he's passing it too much. When he should be the one scoring. What the fuck is
oh,
Coops doing? What the
yeah,
fuck
I
was
mean
that?
that's terrible from Coops. I mean, that just sums up the night pretty well here for Miami so far. The nice thing is for them, it's not an inescapable hole, but
Ooh, was
what
that
in the
hit?
world is... Oh my goodness, what in the world is happening?
That was,
T-Guns
I'd
on
say
goal.
that was on puck. I didn't see if the mysterious fish hits were stick or not.
No, I think they were fist.
Okay.
Sent out ahead. Here's Kanye. Chips it to the corner. It just feels like they need to get SCP shots, but in terms of the passes,
Oh.
Mysterious Fish has been a non-factor, and there's another good look there for Kanye. Shot just wide there from T-Guns. Centered out in front. Here's a possible chance if Fish had gotten that off. SCP could have been gone on a fast break. Unable to let him loose. Here is Fish again on the wall. Lost it to Kanye. Coops back ahead there for Fish. He'll take a little bit of time. Send up ahead. 2 up the gut, though. SCP unable to get it. And here's Kanye given a little too much room. He cuts into the zone. Still with it. Gets by Coops.
Yeah.
Shot off the post. Still there. T-Guns can't put it home.
I want to say that was tripping just because of what's it called? Just because he was like directly right beside him.
Good attempt there
What a
from
pass.
SCP, but what a pass from Kanye. Shot wide from T-Guns. Good hit in the corner there. Coops, who was a pretty solid skater last season for the New Jersey Dragons. We maybe will see him pulled at some point here in the next few minutes. Here's T-Guns cutting in. Shot saved. Coops takes it out here for SCP. Mysterious Fish unable to beat Patriot on that puck. Here's Kanye. Long shot. Save Coops again. T-Guns crashing the net on the forecheck. Here, Mysterious Fish trying to get to Kanye. That'll go back to Patriot. Given time here. Ooh, good play there from Fish, but he doesn't take the shot again. It literally looked like he's using the money item in game to hit the puck, which is basically the same as your fist instead of his stick there.
That's kind of pimp.
I mean, hey man. Yeah, that's literally what he's using actually. That's exactly what he's doing. Okay. I just had to get a better look at that. Here, T-Guns, what a move around Coops! But it will get cleared. Out ahead there for T-Guns, shot wide. Boston just controlling all of the momentum here. Miami has yet to get a really good look
Coops
here
and
since the
Coop
first
now,
period.
so I don't know why he wasn't hitting that. Ooh, he can hit that. He can hit that.
Fluky shot.
He's
Coops can play it. He can pull now. And only down 2 here. Miami is not
ooh.
necessarily out of this
I think
game.
that was good. Puck.
Here's Fish. And again just walks it up with the stupid cash item. This is unbelievable. Here's SCP. Turned over right up to Kanye. Kanye, far shot.
What?
And it'll trickle by Coops, but not in. It'll go off the post. Great look there for Boston, who at this point are just trying to get one more and seal the deal and take a Game 1 win and a 1-0 series lead. Here's
He
Kanye.
can't time waste. 1, 2, no,
Working
2,
it behind the net.
3. He's lucky. He's lucky.
Here's Coops. Sent out ahead. Here's SCP. Oh my goodness, Valentine. And what is Fish? SCP
Yes.
tries to pass it out for Coops. Here's Kanye. Gets it by. Off the boards. Does he have the angle? Coops drops his stick again. It's just sitting there at the top of the circle. He's going to walk into it and grab it. Here, T-Guns. Good hits there. Fish will try and chase Kanye down. Kanye will try and walk it in the zone here. 2 Miami players overskated that. Oh my goodness. That will be chipped into the corner. Just over a minute and a half here to go in period number 3. 2-0 here for Boston. Patriot puts it back into his own corner.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Okay.
Excuse me. Here's T-Guns. Gets it by Coops for the moment, but he'll chip it into the corner. Good hit there. Just one, so it is clean. Here's SCP. Bodied off hard. Here's a chance. Mysterious Fish uses his stick this time and sends it to the corner.
Dump and chase.
Let's put it back to the near wall here. Kanye. Out ahead. Here's Coops. Coops, does he have a miracle in him? Chuff angle shot off the side of the cage. Trying to chip it out in front. Patriot with a good play. Still back behind the net. 2 Miami Vipers players down low. Big hits there.
That was a teammate. Yeah, that was a teammate.
Coops. Short angle shot again off the other side of the cage this time. Back behind. Centered out in front. Out of the zone though. Here's T-Guns. Looking for a far shot. Couldn't quite get past SCP though. Here's short angle off the side of the cage.
22, 21, 20.
Final seconds ticking down here in this game, and Miami does not look like they have a comeback in them. Good hits there from T-Guns, but not enough. Back into the corner. Out ahead there. Coops on a possible rush. Trying to beat Kanye here for a shot. Can't do it. Put to the corner. And that'll do it. Game
Let's
1.
go,
in the
Chipotle.
books. Boston dominates and wins game 1 2-0. Could have easily been way more, if I'm being totally honest. And the Miami offense, a non-factor. We'll find out here in just a moment if we'll have game 2 for you in just a few moments. But that'll do it for right now. All right, welcome
Better
back. We
start
will
face.
have game 2 for you here tonight. Serious Fish just having to restart his stuff. Took a couple of minutes. I think he's back. Yep, there he is down there. So we'll have game 2 for you now. And Boston with an opportunity to take a chokehold lead in the series, 2-0, which would put Miami in a must-win scenario for the rest of the series. But a lot of work to do here in this second game. And we'll
It's
see
not a
what
must-win
Miami...
scenario until game 3, you dingus.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said if they win this game.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Just eat your food, bruh.
I am.
Okay. Here we go. T-Gun's doing laps around the circle, and Mysterious Fish is still smacking his Wi-Fi around. I don't know what he's doing. He's still not here. Fish just... Okay. I don't know why he'd be... Okay. I think... Okay, we're playing. Okay. Here's T-Guns in the corner. Centered out to Kanye. Shot saved by Coops. And it'll be whistled dead.
Yeah.
Fish is just not
You have to
alive
reset
here.
the scoreboard. Yeah, you just have to reset the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's my bad. I thought I reset it, but no. All right. Yeah. Oops. Wrong shit. Reset. There we go.
Yo, look at my tough skin.
I was like, something ain't
tough
right
skin,
here.
tough skin. Anyway.
All right, it's all good. It's all good. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Good.
Why is Patriots
Fish
saying
is not
one
here.
job?
He's just fucking standing here. There we go. Now he's here.
Hey,
Alrighty, boys.
there we
Alrighty, get
go.
it here.
Attempt number 2. Attempt number 2 at game 2, and we're underway. Boston, still the home team in the blue, leads the series 1-0. Miami in the white and green, trailing the series 1-0. First period underway. Here is SCP. He'll take it out. Given time here, he may have a shot. Denied there by Kanye. Not even given a chance there was SCP. Here's Kanye. He'll cut back into the zone here. Into the corner. SCP looks to be playing a little bit more aggressive here this game, which may be what Miami needs. He's got a chance. In on a breakaway. SCP saved by Patriot. And put out to the wall. Great work by the Armada goaltender, who did not get tested very much there in game 1. Mysterious Fish chipped into the zone. Kanye hit off there. Patriot will control it. Back out ahead there to Kanye along the near wall. Here, Kanye trying to chip it out to T-Guns. Nothing there. Out at the point, SCP. Good hits there from T-Guns. Shot wide of the net. Into the corner where we can't quite see it for some reason. The ice is the same length on both ends. I'm not sure why we can see it on the right side corner in the Armada zone, but we can in the left corner, but whatever. Gotta love Minecraft. Good hit there from Fish. He'll exit the zone briefly, but back into it for the Armada T-Guns. Nice save there for Coops. Here, nice pass out to the point. Kanye, shot into the corner. Couldn't tell if that went in or not. Here, Kanye kept that in. Low shot. Save made from Coops. SCP trying to spring Fish. Couldn't get the pass out in time. Or rather at the right angle. Fish out ahead there for SCP. SCP beat there by Kanye. Two players with pretty good CPS here, but so far Kanye dominating that battle. And this looks to be the matchup to keep an eye on here. SCP versus Kanye. They've been the two most impactful players here in this series so far. The final series to get going of the 3. Of course, you have El Paso, Baltimore, which has been deadlocked at 1 apiece for a few days. And then, of course, later tonight, actually, we will have some Chicago versus San Diego action for you. Game 2 of that series, with San Diego leading it 1-0. But here in Boston, Massachusetts, the Miami Vipers, the road team, have a lot of work to do. already trailing in the series and could definitely easily be trailing in this game. Here's SCP. Into the zone. Kanye given a little bit of room. He'll exit for the Armada. Send in there. Coops cannot reach there at all. Kanye picked it off. At the point. Takes it to the wall. Looking for a shot. Gets by. Shot off the post. What a move, though, for Kanye. Boston's best look of the day so far. At least in this game. And he'll have another one that's stopped by Coops and will deflect to the corner. Here's Fish. We'll get by for the moment. Coops can't quite reach it. T-Guns chips it by. Coops will get there first. Kanye with time. Sent out ahead there for T-Guns. SCP. Hit off there by T-Guns. T-Guns will take that room in the middle as best he can. Still with it. Takes it to the far wall. Chipped out ahead. Here's Kanye. T-Guns with some space. He'll take it into the zone. T-Guns. Shot. Stopped by Coops. May have glanced off the post as well. SCP back out in front. None of the Vipers going for it. They still can't get it. And another communication error for the Vipers. They just do not appear to be talking to each other at all. But they get it up to SCP, who has a chance on a breakaway. That's stopped by Patriot. Didn't entirely get the shot away anyway. SCP to the corner. Sent out ahead there. T-Guns. Walks it through the neutral zone. Oh my goodness. Hit off hard by Mysterious Fish. And that will be a penalty against the Miami Vipers. And the Armada get their first look on the power play.
Minor penalty, slashing on collected fish.
All right, there's the call there from the referee. Minor penalty. SCP,
all right, gotta
their
do
better
that.
defender on the ice.
146.
There is a silver lining.
It's 60, right?
Yeah, 60 seconds.
146 minus 60. Out at 86. Alrighty, here we go, boys.
Sorry about
Mute.
that stream. I low-key just smacked the crap out of my mic. That probably sounded terrible. Alright, T-Guns and SCP on the draw. And this could be a very important kill here for Miami. Kanye trying to chip it into the zone here. SCP playing pretty aggressive on him. Out to T-Guns. In the middle. Shot. Save made by Coops. That'll go into the corner. Kanye. Looking. Waiting. Takes it out in front himself. Just missed. Out ahead. SCP may have a short-handed break, but he leaves it. Playing it safe. Here's T-Guns. Through the middle. That'll go to Coops. Coops out ahead here for SCP. SCP chips it into the zone and will leave it off. Excuse me, I had to cough a little bit. SCP accidentally tipped that on his own goal, but Coops will clear. Here's centered. Nice chip there from SCP. And Mysterious Fish is out of the box. The penalty killed it off by Miami. Well done there from SCP. Here's Kanye. He'll take it himself. Met by SCP. These two have been going back and forth all night long here with these puck battles. SCP chipped up nicely ahead here for Fish. Can't find it. T-Guns could hit there on SCP. It will go to the wall. Here's Coops. Coops up the middle. That'll go to Fish. Tries to pass it out to SCP, but a little too far. And now here's Kanye. Gets in the offensive zone. Here, gets it by Coops as well. Shot just off the post. Here. Oh my goodness, dangerous deflection. That might have been Kanye who shot that. I'm not too sure. Coops takes it backwards, then sends it up for Fish. Fish takes the scenic route to the puck and completely just whiffs on getting a play going. Out ahead there for Fish. Way too far for him this time. Kanye, nice play there from SCP. Beats T-Guns there. SCP can't get the full power on it, and an easy stop for Patriot. He'll send it to the corner. Kanye chips it out. Ooh, hit off there by SCP, though. Centered. No one home. T-Guns on the counterattack for Boston. Sent up ahead there for Kanye. Coops plays it safe and puts it to the corner. Mysterious Fish and Kanye on it. And that will do it. Period number 1 in the books. And, okay, perfect. Mysterious Fish is relogging, so I'm going to go get my food. We'll be right back for period number 2.
Are you going on mute?
Oh,
well.
I personally, yeah. I'm going to mute my mic, but, like, you guys can talk.
Okay. You know, while he's
Alrighty.
gone, I'd say, I think the key for Boston right now is to just keep going with the pressure. Right now, you might not think that Boston's being a good team or playing to their potential, but Miami's just very sloppy right now. Their offense or defense is all over the place. They're not working together as a team, and I just don't think that currently they'll have enough to get game 2. And once you lose game 2, then the sweep's gonna happen. So.
Alrighty. Well, not a bad first period, I would say.
To touch on what Jeff said a little bit there, I do agree with
Oh,
him.
no. Oh, shut up. Get out of here. Get him out of here.
Okay.
Jeff, what stats looking like?
This is 4 for 4. Patriots 2 for 2. Penalty minute for Fish, and that's it.
I'm back and everything. I'm just munching.
Yeah, I'm waiting on
Fucking tell
them.
you, fat ass. Why the
Yo,
fuck are you
chill,
eating
bro.
mid game, you big fat?
No, chill, bro.
Or you mid game's just being a fat.
Everyone good. Husky, are you good?
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Here we go. Period number 2. 0-0 scoreless game so far. T-Guns looking to change that early on. Coops is just like, we're farming by the puck there. He'll take it out and get a clear there near Mysterious Fish. He'll chase Kanye down in the neutral zone. Oh my, what a play there for T-Guns. Sneaky chip there, and he'll have another look here possibly. Fish completely misses him, and he scores! T-Guns, his first playoff goal in his young career. Finds the net for Boston, and it's 1-0. Missed defensive assignment. I believe that was Fish there. And Boston punishes him.
Just a review on the goal. Just a good pass from Kanye. Great touch from T-Guns to lead to the finish. But what a mishap from Fish. Goes for the hit when you should be tipping there. And even though he went for the hit and it could have worked, you missed it completely. That was horrible from Fish. I haven't seen that from a playoff player and since freaking Adam.
Defensive errors and
For those
woes
who know.
continuing for the Miami Vipers.
This game isn't about who's better. It's about consistency. And currently, even though they are probably still better, just the consistency of Boston to keep on the pressure, to keep at least getting good shots,
There's a
good
chance for
opportunities, good
Fish.
defense like that. It's just critical in the playoff game in a series like this.
Shot on easy for Coops. He'll take it out. Tries to hit Fish with a pass. He gets beat off by Kanye.
He what?
Yeah, that did not come out right. Sorry, guys. Anyway, Coops in the corner. We'll fight with Kanye for it. Beat him to the puck. You know? Guys, can we edit that out? Oh my goodness, out in front somehow. I thought that was still behind the net. Here's Fish. I don't know what in the world just happened. Here's T-Guns in the neutral zone trying to get it. Here's Fish. Cannot get a shot. I'll tell you what, Patriot has had a leisurely night, to say the least. I mean, he could
Only
probably
2 shots.
he could probably pitch a tent, go grocery shopping, and start a family with the amount of time that he's having to do nothing back there. Here's Kanye.
You probably go set up a. Can't say that. Never mind.
Yeah. Here's Fish looking for a long pass there for SCP. Haven't seen that from them at all night long, and maybe that's what they need. Who knows what they need? They just need something to go their way here.
Hey, Jesus. Whoa.
Here is Coops.
Whoa.
And I had there for Fish. Now for Kanye. Along the near wall. Fish just trying to beat a P3 stick with his stupid piece of money. I mean, my God. Put it away, man. Look at him. He's chasing him around with it. Oh, my God. Put it down, man.
13-inch versus 2-inch.
This is silly, bro. He's trying to beat guys on stick battles with a piece of cash. Here's a shot. Good save there for Coops. Tries to find SCP. Gives it away, though, to T-Guns in the corner. Oh, my gosh. He's getting bullied in the corner. Here's SCP. Oh, to a wide open Fish. Miami. Can't put it in. He missed wide. Now in the corner, Kanye takes it out. Just a missed opportunity there for Miami to tie this thing at 1. Here's a chip up towards SCP, but chipped ahead there from Patriot. Just barely able to play that. Here is Kanye. Kanye, far shot, easy for Coops. Not enough juice. SCP leaves it off for Fish. Fish beat there by Kanye to that puck along the boards. T-Guns. Chipped out of the zone.
Oh.
Fish. Decent look. Not enough power, though. SCP unable to hold it along the boards. It's a 2-on-0 here for Boston. Kanye knocked to the wall there by Coops. Here is Kanye with time here in his own defensive zone. Knocked away there by Fish. That'll go to the circle. And giveaway by SCP, hits it the wrong way. Kanye shoots, scores. He's clinical. He doubles the lead. Boston leads 2-0 in the game and are well on their way to leading 2-0 in the series.
Is he gonna get an assist on that?
No,
I think he did, right?
no. Wait, no,
No?
SCP. SCP was the one who passed it.
Sure.
My fault, that's disgusting. I hate talking while my mouth's full.
You get used to it after I come to your house.
Okay.
Face off now.
Here we go. Kanye
You know,
on the near wall.
reviewing that goal, it was just a clinical error. I think both Miami players now shot
Hesitation
goal.
from
Wow.
Coops. It's 3. Merciless here from Boston. T-Guns with another goal.
Every T-Guns. Wow. That I think everyone like. Yeah, I think everyone on Miami has committed an error right now, and I think it's just a team breakdown. It's very sad to see, and I don't know if we're going to see a different Miami into Game 3, but it looks like if there's not a different Miami, then it'll be quick and easy and done.
Yeah, like you mentioned, it seems like everyone on this Miami team has had an error tonight. You look back to the first goal, Fish completely missing a hit there, leaves T-Guns wide open on a breakaway. And here's T-Guns again, can't put it home. And then, of course, the second goal, SCP giving it away to a wide open Kanye at the point, and then, of course, Coops hesitating there. So each player really, there's not one person here to blame. It's all of them. It's the whole team here. Kanye lagging a little bit, so maybe a slight silver lining here for Boston. Here's T-Guns, though. Into the zone.
If Kanye lags doesn't mean Fish can hit the net. So.
Yeah, it just feels like they haven't gotten any of those A-plus chances. They had that one really good look in the first period of Game 1, but they have yet to really reach that height again with any of their chances.
They did have a good chance in the second game. It was a Fish Patriot just 1-on-1, and he shot it wide. So
That's right. Yep.
Shot wide.
And
Wow.
this is only the second
Speaking of
period as
devil.
well here. This could get bad here if you're Miami. SCP centered out. Oh my.
That's a boost.
Big
That's a
time
boost.
team
That's a boost.
And it will be called. Boston heads to the PK there. And it was Kanye who committed the boost. Miami can take it out here. Great refereeing there, and that'll finally get touched by Kanye. Yeah, I don't know why some people just stop playing. Wait till the whistle.
Alrighty. Boston minor penalty boosting. Yes, we'll call it that.
Yeah, that works.
And getting his good advice from his good pal Romeo, talking about minors.
Okay.
Here now. Penalty
Family
for
friendly show,
Boston.
man.
Kanye. My bad. Kanye. In the box. I think that doesn't fucking matter. They're still not going to score because you can't teach shooting. So.
Kanye in the box. Miami with a power play. They had a power play in game 1 that they could not convert on. Here's Fish.
Yo, what
I
the
don't know what
fuck are
that
you
was.
doing?
Patriot will take it
Watch
back
time
into his
waste.
own
Watch
zone.
time waste. 5 seconds and then it's a time. Oh, never mind. It's
Okay, it's
PK. Never
PK.
mind. I'm an idiot. Wow.
Yeah, bro. T-Gun's holding it back behind his own net. And he's just... Wow, he's making a fool of SCP back there. My goodness.
Yep.
This guy plays on his, 13-year-old Xbox as well. This is insane.
He's a controller player?
Yes! And he's like, his Xbox
Oh my
is so
God.
chudded. Oh, good shot there from T-Guns. And that will be the end of the period, I believe. Yes, it will. For a second, I thought he scored. I was like, what the heck? So,
There's no saves that period, I think. Was there? I don't feel like there's any saves.
I don't know.
I don't think there was any saves. I think there was one Coop save and that's it.
Wow. So Miami, they have this third period, and that's all they have here to make this game a game again. So they still have a little bit of power play time left, centered out in front, or at least a try.
Yeah, this Miami team, wow, that's crazy. I think it gets to a point. This is for their playoff shot.
He
Goal!
scores. Now wait
As I
just a
talked
minute.
about their playoff, no. That there was a questionable call, I would say, in the corner. Although it was corner, so it very much just comes up to the discrepancy of the ref. But
Now, does Miami have any more juice left in them?
was that an assist from Fish?
Yeah, that was.
I have a clip of it if they want to challenge it, but it's up to them. All right, they're not going to challenge.
Probably smart. You don't want to give them another opportunity. They're on the power play.
Yeah, I mean, very questionable hit in the corner. I could see both sides. Like, corner, yes, the corner is no longer you can still hit in the corner with a PS3 stick, but very much no intentional. But it is up to the discrepancy of the ref, and neither call would have been correct in my opinion.
Playoff hockey. Here we go.
Playoff
Kanye shoots
hockey.
into the zone. For Coops, who can...
The goal
pull up
there
the
just-
period.
The SCP just ripped the can.
Yeah, we really have not seen his really good deep
Opportunity!
shot at all, but Fish,
Holy
chance, couldn't get it on.
It was like a fish out of water. Get it?
Yeah, I get it. Here's Coops, out ahead there for SCP. Or, excuse me, for Fish, who passes it to SCP. Who misses Fish? Can't punch it home. Oh, it sits on the post. That's heartbreaking. Oh,
That could have saved their season. Oh my God. They still have an opportunity, but 2 goals within a whole minute of the period, that would have been critical. Especially when you're down 1 and can pull.
Had SCP gotten that on net, I feel like that may have been a goal.
Another opportunity here.
Here, Fish. Or,
Holy
excuse me, SCP
nothing.
tries to unleash a deep shot. but will miss the net. Didn't get a whole lot of power on it anyway. Here, good play. Tries to center it out to Fish. SCP hits it backwards, though. Able to catch up to T-Guns, who will miss the net. Coops getting in the mix. Getting some nice hits. SCP, can he find Fish? No, he turned backwards. He had Fish open for a possible rush chance, but couldn't get it up to him. Now sent to the middle. Fish, unable to beat T-Guns there. SCP up ahead for Fish. Nice chip. Able to get it off the wall. Patriot grabs it, though, for Boston. Here, held at the blue line by the Vipers. Shot wide.
Ooh, good tip.
Boston player. got a
Kanye,
bit
getting
hit.
a good tip on that. Something he doesn't hear usually.
What? Here is Fish.
Miami
Far
now
out
shot
pass
for
SCP. Denied by Kanye. That'll stay along the wall. Chipped into the zone here. Coops will get it for the Vipers. I'm sure we're probably nearing the point where they can pull. And SCP beats T-Guns there, but it goes too far, and Patriot will be able to control it for the Armada. Oh, nice chip from T-Guns. Makes Fish look clueless. Shot off the post. Rebound can't be put home. Oh, my goodness. What a move there from T-Guns. Here, good pass, though, from Fish up ahead. SCP just outclassed there by Kanye. Chipped really badly there by Fish. Chipped it with his fist and kind of just left it there. Unfortunately, both Vipers players pretty far back. Fish trying to catch up to Kanye here, who has it in his defensive zone. Takes it up. Now into the neutral zone. Here, SCP, nice play.
Breakaway.
Out ahead here for Fish. Fish, short angle,
Wow.
puts it to the corner.
This team
Out
just
of the
has been like trying to take opportunities now.
Here, T-Guns got it by SCP, who was the last man back, but unable to punch it home. Kanye able to keep it in.
Oh, great hits from
Wow.
Coops. That would have been a shot and probably a goal. That was great defense from the goaltender.
Here's Fish, given plenty of time here. Plenty of space. Gives it off for Coops, who's met immediately by Kanye. Out in front. Nice play there from Fish. SCP may have a chance. SCP passes it across for Coops. I think he's got to shoot that.
That was a shot opportunity. I think Kanye would have gone the tip, but still.
SCP out of the
you
zone,
take
and
those.
Kanye gets a nice hit on that as well. Coops, big hits there on T-Guns. Out ahead there for SCP. SCP, drop pass to Fish. Fish across for Coops. Great puck movement.
Oops.
Shot wide.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, what a play though. Can't knock the effort. SCP trying to
There
make it
is
off.
hope.
Maybe
2
it'll
minutes
get peeled.
left. There is still hope for Miami.
Patriot will not get fooled by that in the offensive zone. Here's
Whoa.
T-Guns.
That was
Couple hits there
Or
from
something.
both sides. Chipped into the zone. Here's Fish. Sent out ahead there for Coops. Both players had the same idea. Chipped by from T-Guns.
Oh, shot.
Fish taking a leisurely jog to
Oh,
the puck, but
good
it works.
defense.
SCP shot goes wide into the corner. Good deflection there from Kanye. Centered out in front. Coops gets a piece. T-Guns on it. Hit off partially by Coops. Here's Coops. Shot lane. Just wide. Patriot got a piece anyway. Here's SCP. Trying to find something, a pass lane, a shot lane, anything here. Miami in pure desperation mode. Down 3-1 here in the third period. Late goings of game 2. And that's a penalty called against Miami. And that will probably ice any comeback chance that they had. Bad hit behind the net. You just can't do that.
Who was that on?
It looked like
SCP
Fish.
or?
It was on what's his name, Booyah, the goaltender.
Oh, wow.
So someone will have to search for him. Unless I saw that wrong, I'm pretty sure it was him.
Not really sure.
Someone serve for. What's his name, Booyah? Go to the box. Come on, get in the box. All right, chill. Hey. All right, fuckers.
Team's trying to get into it a little
I'm
bit
not-
here in the late
You
goings
know
of the
what?
game.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna let him fight.
They're gonna let him go here. They're just kind of running around.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let it. Hey, damn it, where's the fighting thing at? There
I
it
got
is. Fuck it. Go.
Yeah. So here we go. Players
Let
will
him
come out of
go.
the box and we'll get a scrap here. Each player sort of have their guy, and now it's two respective 2-on-1s here. This doesn't really seem fair. Coop's running away.
I'll let him go
Coop's
a little
getting
bit.
jumped. T-Gun's getting jumped for the Armada.
All right, fight over.
And it is over, so the players will go to their respective boxes.
Alrighty. Explain my pin. P3. Alrighty, here we go. Let's just get this shit over with.
Emotions kind of letting loose here, especially for Miami, down in this game.
Okay.
And Tiny Puck. Hey.
Okay.
Here we go. Face-off won by Kanye. Neither team wants it. 45 seconds here to go in the third period. This game looks to be just about over unless Miami has a miracle in them. 3-1 Boston. And out in front, Kanye. And he can't put it away. Stopped by Coops. Here's SCP. Might have a chance. Coops can pull. Smart there by him too. Shot off the side.
The other guy.
I don't know. I don't even think he ever had a penalty. I think he's just sitting in the box. T-Guns is.
He didn't. I never assessed him a fighting penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you should have.
Even though I probably should. I mean, yeah, that's true. I probably should have assessed.
That's good morals, you know. He's just hanging out in there anyway.
Yeah. All right, game over.
And that will do it.
Doesn't matter.
3-1 Boston, the final score here tonight. And Boston sails to a 2-0 series lead over the Miami Vipers. And this Miami team just looked out of sorts here tonight. Multiple mistakes from multiple players. All three players just did not have a great night, all things considered. But Boston cruises to a 2-0 series lead. They'll have a chance to close out the series whenever the third game is played. We'll have that for you here on the MSPN YouTube channel. That game will be at Miami, so we'll get a change of scenery here from tonight. We'll take a bit of a break here, but in 45 minutes, we've got another playoff game coming your way. The San Diego Wildcats play host to the Chicago Sioux. 1-0 series lead for the San Diego Wildcats, the number 2 overall seed against the 7 seed Chicago Sioux. We'll have that game for you in about 45 minutes, and we'll see you at Puck Drop around then. Thank you for tuning into this stream. Again, 2 wins